Do you prefer writing code for front-end development or you prefer back-end development? So this is one of the questions I've actually got, so I decided to make content about it. So now let's look into this particular topic right now. First of all, let me start by saying I started off as a front-end developer. So starting off as a front-end developer was actually something I actually picked out from people I was more like my mentors, people who got me on this journey. So now, front-end development is something that I love doing, of course. Reasons why, because it's visual. Like I'm seeing what I'm doing right now, so I can play with HTML, with CSS, with Bootstrap, with Tailwind, and then with JavaScript and all of that. So looking at front-end, it was very easy for me. Coupled with the fact that I have a foundation with HTML, foundation with CSS, so it wasn't that difficult for me. You know, I have met somebody. I recently went to a conference. It was a tech meetup where I met different cybersecurity people, back-end developers, front-end developers, UI, UX, people who are DevOps and different tech career paths. I met them there. So at some point, something actually intrigued me because at some point, I was one of the speakers though. I spoke. It was a wonderful experience, you know, starting to talk to people. It was late. Sorry for me diverting. No, I met people during the talking periods. I met different guys. Some said they are back-end developers, some are front-end developers. Now, I was curious. I asked one of the back-end developers, why did you choose back-end? Why front-end? He said, at first, he started off as a front-end developer, but he was having issues with CSS. So he was having issues with CSS. I asked him, in what area were you having issue with CSS actually? He said, in the area of positioning, trying to position items. So he got frustrated, so he left front-end to back-end. I asked him, so how is back-end going for you? He said, quite well. Like he said, he loves back-end. Back-end is sweet. There is CSS is not much there. I was like, okay. I said, but still on C, we need CSS and everything. He said, yeah, but for back-end, he doesn't need much of CSS. To him, that's what he said. I said, okay. To me, I was like, okay, well, that's you. But to me, I felt like, why jumping front-end to back-end? I felt, okay, at least you need to start with front. Why jump into the back? Because I felt like what you're running from the front, definitely you meet it at the back. That's what I felt. So I also met people who are also front-end developers who are also looking forward to getting to back-end. To me now, I'm a front-end developer. I started as a front-end, just like I said. I had strong foundation with HTML, with CSS and all of that. So it wasn't actually difficult for me. It was more like I was using a roadmap, a detailed plan, a blueprint that was there for me to follow the journey to get to where I am right now. So now, back to the question, do you prefer writing front-end code or back-end code? To me, I have a solid foundation when it comes to front-end. I feel more comfortable writing front-end code. Right now, I'm into back-end. I'm learning back-end right now. I'm into SQL. I'm into SQL, databases. That's what I am right now. But if you should ask me front-end or back-end, guy, which one are you choosing? I'll tell you boldly, I'm going for front-end right now. Because you know what? This is where I have built my strength on. I'm a student in the game. Currently right now, I'm a student learning about what? From back-end. So I will not say I prefer writing back-end, something I'm not even conversant like well enough with. Something I'm not even done with the tutorials yet. Or will I say I'm comfortable with that one? No. I'll say I'm comfortable with it because that is where I've actually built project on. We have my strengths are right now. So I will say I'm comfortable with this one. So it depends on what you want, which one you prefer. I've met somebody. He said anything CSS, give it to him, that he's okay, like he's a CSS lord. Anything CSS, no problem, that he's fine with it. That we should take a back end and go. That he doesn't like back end, that we should just give CSS to him. We should just give anything front end to him. But especially when it comes to CSS, he said, do your HTML, do your JavaScript. But when it comes to CSS, bring it to him that he's comfortable. He will murder it, that he will kill it, he will fry it and give it to you. That's him. Everybody gets what they like. Everybody gets where they specialize on. And that's good. You know, when it comes to this tech career of a thing, you have to specialize somewhere. Trust me. That's where you build your strength on. Whenever they call you, you will answer. To me, I felt that the only way to prove that you know something, like you are okay with this, even though they should wake you up at midnight or any day, anytime, please come and do this. Gladly, with all joy, you will do it and do it perfectly without complaining. That's how I feel that, okay, this person is really what is good at this. Not just good at it, something you feel deep down in you. It's satisfactory out of joy. Even though when you have problem with that thing, trust me, trying to figure out how to solve that thing will not be something that is tasking. It's just more like you're trying to figure out how to do something that you're okay with. So if you're a front-end developer or you're a back-end developer, trust me, you know which one you are into. You know which one you're comfortable with. Like I said, for me, myself, I feel more comfortable writing front-end code right now because that's where my strengths are right now. Though I'm in the process of finishing my back-end course, so I will not say I love back-end quite well right now because I've not built a project of my own right now. I've not built much strength on the technologies involved right now. So I've preferred front-end, but that's where I've built my strength on. Though I'm seeing the process of finishing my back-end journey right now. That's it. So a couple of guys who are in this journey with me now, there are people that they will tell you, please do your front end, give me the back end. They will tell, okay, some will be like, okay, do the back end, I'll do the front end. Some will tell you, okay, do everything you want to do. I'll do the logic, the TypeScript and the JavaScript. Bring it to me, I will do it. That's the strength. That's what they prefer. So now the question is, what do you prefer? And I would love to hear from you guys. If you're someone who is watching this video and you're on this journey, or maybe you want to get into this journey, or you're already on this journey, please tell me in the comment section. Which one do you prefer? Front end, back end? Are you comfortable writing front end code? Are you comfortable writing back end code? Please comment below. I would love to hear from you guys. And also based on this topic, also share your insight on the comment section. Which one do you prefer? Alright, so which one do you prefer? So I'd love to hear from you guys, alright? So this is just me trying to share out what I actually think, what I believe in, and based on the questions I've actually come across with and all of that, alright? So thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. My name is Jonas always. So if you have any questions at all, please comment below and I will respond ASAP to every question I get from you. Also give this video a thumbs up to help with YouTube algorithm so that it will push it out to people who are looking for content like this. Lastly, subscribe to the channel. Right now we are 300, looking forward to 400. Now I would love to communicate with you guys, build a tribe with you guys, all right? Thanks so much. Peace.